Hello everyone, my name's Amanda Pierce. I'm an aspiring model and actress in Oklahoma, and I just figured I'd come to you today to talk to you a little bit about myself, kind of where I'm at in the acting and modeling, and where I hope to go. So I hope you find this interesting to watch. I just recently got into that modeling and acting world about 2 years ago. Yeah, in 2008, shortly after August of 2018. Um, a lot of people have asked me, hey, what got you into this? And I always tell them that it's actually a sad story. So I kind of hate telling people because I don't want people to be sad. But in order to understand completely where this began and how this started, I have to tell you the sad part to get you to the part where it's not sad. So growing up, I always wanted to be an actress and a model. And the reason being is I always saw actresses and models as beautiful people. And if you were an actress or if you were a model, then that meant that you're beautiful. And that meant that you were someone special. So ever since little, like little, that's what I thought, that if I could just be an actress, if I could just be a model, I would be beautiful and I would be someone special. And so that's what I wanted, because I never thought myself as beautiful. And I'll be quite honest, today I still don't see myself as beautiful, because I see the industry standards of what beauty should be, and that is something that I deal with personally. So like I said, growing up, I thought that that meant something. When I was younger, I was always doubting myself and doubting my beauty and my self-worth, and I always hated who I was, where I came from, because of the hurtful words of other people. Growing up, I was bullied a lot. I came from a very poor family. We have very limited financial resources. I couldn't afford, well, not me, but my family couldn't afford the luxuries of several other students had, that I felt I needed, because I wanted so badly to be someone who was beautiful and worthy, and I wanted to belong. So I always, like I said, I always wanted to feel like I belonged, because I never felt that. Even to this day, I struggle with feeling like I belong. In 2018, my father and my brother, who was 39, were both tragically killed in a accident that was absolutely unexpected. They were killed in a flash flood in Kansas. It made the news, so a lot of people have seen it. A lot of people have expressed their opinions, and everyone has their opinion. I respect that, but I will say this, whenever I see on the news of accidents where someone's been washed off the road, or died in a flash flood, I'm not as quick to presume, like I would, like other people right now would have done in the past. And I would, because because I would always think, oh, how could they drive into it? Well, now I know what that means. That means that some people do drive into the water. Some people do think, oh, I can make it across. But then there are other people who were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and then their life was lost. And that was the situation with my father and my brother. They made a turn at the wrong time in the wrong place, and their lives were taken. So when just before their deaths, like I said, sad story to get to where I'm at now. Just before this accident, my brother's birthday was about 3 days or so before. He went to a Comic-Con in Enid, Oklahoma. He had been so excited about this. He had wanted to go and do this for so long. He saved up. He was a hard worker. He made plans for this because that's something he wanted to do. And he was excited about it. He didn't care what people thought about him going and, to a Comic-Con, because he was happy and excited, and he was going to do what he made him happy. So he did it, and he had pictures, and he got to meet people in cosplay. He's actually had a photo with some cosplayers. He was happy. He was genuinely happy. And he did what made him happy. He didn't care what people thought. My father was the same way. He didn't care what people thought. He didn't care if his clothes were filthy and someone thought ill of it. He didn't care. He was a genuine person. He knew who he was. He was happy with who he was, and that was enough. He was the most sincere and kindest and caring man. My brother was the same way. They treated people with such respect, and they genuinely cared about other people. And so like I said, was the exact opposite. I was constantly afraid of what people thought. I didn't want people to think that I looked stupid. I didn't want people to think I looked ugly. I didn't want people to, it was constantly what people think. So I know you're probably thinking, okay, how can someone who's so terrified of what people think, go into something that is actually probably one of the most judgmental industries out there? Because if you're a model, people are looking at you. They're looking at what you look like. They're judging what they see. Same thing, not quite as bad, I don't think, in the acting, but still, you're being judged. You're going to audition for many, many, many roles, and you're going to be rejected many, many, many times. And for me, I tend to think, well, I didn't do good, or it's because I don't look a certain way, or if I had only done this better, or if I only did that better, or if I only had my hair this way, or maybe if I was 10 pounds less. Those are the things that go through my head. But I'm working on those, and I think that's what is great about me going and doing this, is because it's forcing me to face those fears that I've had since childhood, and it's forcing me to challenge my thinking and change my thinking, and so that, I think, is great. Like I said, shortly after my father and brother passed, there was this ad on Facebook for this alleged agency that was supposed to be a modeling agency. I won't go too far into that because I'm not going to get into the politics of that, because that's in the past. But needless to say, it was not an actual agency. So, um, so I saw that ad for a 50 shoot, and it was almost like it was a sign for my dad, because my dad loves Elvis, and he's, you know, 50s was, I mean, that was his era. He loved 50s, and the timing of it just to me felt like it was a sign. So I was like, you know, what the heck? I was like, I'll sign up. I'm like, but you know, I'm probably not going to get in, you know, because I mean, look at me. I mean, who would want to photo me? So I signed up for it and made it in, did my shoot. First shoot, I was terrified. Oh my gosh. I had no idea what to do. I didn't smile. I still don't smile as much, but I'm working on it. You know, I did it, and I thought, okay, well, I felt pretty. So I did it again. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do it again, and this time I'm going to do better. So I did it again, and I did a little better, and that's just kind of been the trend. I'll do something, and it may not have been perfect this time, but I make myself do it again with the expectation of trying to improve from the last one. I think I'm getting better. I like to do fun shoots more than beauty shoots, and I've talked about that before in the past. I don't like to really do beauty shoots because I don't see myself as beautiful. I don't see myself like the photos I see of the other girls. So that's something that I have to work through, and I don't know if I ever will completely work through that, but it's something that I have to deal with. So like I said, fun shoots where I get all dressed up, fun makeup, you know, fun costumes, fun themes. I like doing those. My daughter and I just recently did a shoot that was in an insane asylum, and I had more fun doing that shoot than probably any of the shoots that I've done. But like I said, it was because we were having fun, and it gave that wow factor of like, wow, that's insane. Like it's not your typical beauty shoot. So my daughter and I are actually going to be doing a shoot tomorrow. That's a Beetlejuice inspired shoot. It's good with a twist, of course, because if I'm going to do it, it's going to have a twist. It's going to have the, you know, jaw dropping, like, oh my goodness, oh, or like, wow, that's creepy, you know, because I like creepy. So losing my father and my brother opened my eyes to a new world that I was too afraid to see existed. And so now I'm choosing to face the fears that I have, and I'm choosing to do the things that I want to do, although I'm terrified of doing, and I'm going to do them because I don't want to live in fear anymore. I don't want to live a life of going to work and coming home and then doing it all over again. I want to live a life with some type of purpose. I want to live a life where I feel like I matter, and doing this has made me feel like I matter. When I'm on set, it's a whole different world. I'm a whole different person. I'm happy. I forget about everything else that's going on, and I'm just in the moment. I'm having fun, and I'm honestly not questioning what they're thinking of me. I am having fun and I feel like I belong. So if I don't ever get a role with a line, or if I don't ever go anywhere with this, that's okay, because what I'm getting from this experience is far more valuable than the monetary aspect of it, or the celebrity aspect of it. Yes, I would love to, you know, grow a little higher on in the acting industry, but if all I ever do is background, then that's what I'll do. I'll do background. But it's not going to stop me from continuing to want to learn more, and to continuing to want to grow more, and to continuing to want to do more in something that I love. So I hope this video has made some sense. Like I said, some of it's rambling, but it's real life, and it's the truth of who I am, where I came from, and where I'm going, and where I hope to go. So for those of you out there who are just starting out in the acting industry or modeling industry, and you're questioning yourself, you're doubting yourself, please don't. Please take those emotions, and please use that as fuel to chase the dreams that you have, and go for them. Don't live life in fear anymore. Don't allow the hurtful words of other people and the hurtful thoughts of your own mind keep you from doing what you love. Doesn't matter your age, your size, your color, nothing. It doesn't matter. Do what makes you happy, and just live your life, because we only have one. We have one life, and let's make the best of it. So hopefully my next video will be something like me doing some weird makeup thing, but anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm going to get back to my regular life and clean and organize my house. So I will see you again in the future. Bye.